Hey guys, welcome back. This is your host Tito Crypto. Guys, we have no idea where Bitcoin is going next. But if you want to know exactly the moves that Bitcoin might be making in a couple of days, stay tuned. Tito Crypto, baby. Be right back. Guys, this is let's go to the chart right away. This is a Bitcoin move as of right now. We go on live in this chart, and Bitcoin now is trading at 43,016 cents up and down. As you can see, this is what I spoke before in previous videos about the shoulder, head and shoulder. This is a bearish movement. This is a movement to the downside, and sure enough, Bitcoin was hovering here for a couple of days. I guess he was trying to be happy with the Christmas and New Year's Eve celebration. So it was hovering in this area, and then finally came down and tried to come up again. As I told you before, this line here, this is the 200 MA. Basically, you want BTC to be on top of this line, to be anything below that, anything when BTC find itself below this line here, it's basically bad news. It's not good. It's a little harder for BTC to climb back up once it's down here. This is on the daily, okay? We're on the daily chart. So what's going on now? BTC went down. It took a big dip a couple of hours ago, almost a day now, and it's trading lower now. It's trading water, and this is basically the shoulder, head and shoulders panning out to come to fruition. It's again, like I said, it's a bearish movement, and if this comes true, we expect Bitcoin to come even lower. So for now, we still in the micro picture, we still can see that Bitcoin is holding its lower high basically. So what does that mean? It means that before this was the lowest point here. You can see there's a lot of support here, but then it went up, came back down to make another support, another lower high, and then went up again. So now it's coming back down, but guess what? It's even if it comes down here, which this is what I draw this box here. So it went through the box. This is if we draw the Fibonacci here, we can see that it's basically went through the is within the golden pocket, which is 618 to the 786. It's in this range here, right? So it might come down all the way here. That's what I'm expecting to do, to sort of, if it comes down even lower, what it is now, is to come down and sort of hover in this area and probably come down here and try to come its way back up. And this is a movement that still, it's a movement that Bitcoin usually does. It's very common for Bitcoin to make this type of movement. Again, if you see here, we have a the lowest area here. We make another low here, or higher low, and now we're in the process of making another higher low. So this is the lowest, high, and even higher. So what we want to see on Bitcoin is to sort of, if it comes down, to hold the line here and try to make its way up. Okay, now if it breaks this area around the 38, let's say 38,000, this area here, but if it breaks here, there's a good chance that now we're gonna probably revisit the 30,000. Okay, it might come a full body down. It might come, just a week like it did here, a little week, and then came back up again. Although it came back and retouched it, but Bitcoin tends to do that, right? Let's think of this area as a box, or just this area here. How we went touch, went back up again, started hovering here, and then, well, yeah, 3 times or maybe 4, and then went up again. Touches there again, went up, went back down, hit a lot of touches here, and then climb back up again. So what we might see Bitcoin doing now, it's either hovering here, which I honestly doubt it. I think there's a little more downside to go for Bitcoin. So it might come down here, but I'm expecting Bitcoin to kind of hold the line here and try to climb back up again and sort of make this move, right? Come all the way here, and try to climb back up the way it did here. At some point, Bitcoin is going to be forming a divergence, which is going to a positive divergence, that is going to probably allow them to climb back up. Guys, if you're not familiar with some of these terminologies, please leave a comment on the video, subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment. I really appreciate if you guys leave a comment and ask any questions, anything you would like to know about the state of the market. It doesn't have to be only Bitcoin, it could be also any altcoins. And we're going to talk about some altcoins before, at the end of the show, at the end of the video. Even BTC is now coming down a little harder than usual. We have some altcoins that are kind of fighting its way back. They fighting to stay above water, barely above water, and that says a lot about those altcoins. They're really promising altcoins, and we'll be talking about that in a few. But coming back here, guys, to sort of wrap it up, how do we look? Well, this is the choices that we have. We expect Bitcoin, especially me. And again, I usually say this at the beginning of the show, but I am not a financial advisor. I'm not here to give you advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is sort of me showing you what I will do if I were to invest in this medium, right? In this asset. And it's also let's think of it as a journey, right? That I'm making in the beautiful world of cryptocurrency, and I want you to be part of that journey as well. And that's what I'm here to teach you how to trade safe, and we can learn from each other. Okay. Having said that, let's go back to the chart again. So sort of to recap, this is the lowest, right? Anything below that is going to be a problem for Bitcoin because we're going to be breaking market structure. Okay, meaning that anything below that is no longer a healthy move. We're going to have to revisit and see what is going to happen. But for now, this move here, although we don't want Bitcoin to go so low because there's a lot of people now suffering because they're losing a lot of money. But listen, guys, if you don't sell, you don't lose. All right? Just hold on to it. Just hodl and don't sell. Because I truly believe that this is sort of the final stage of this movement. All right? So we might do something like this. Let me see if I can. Okay. We might probably come down here, right? Revisit this thing and kind of climb back up now a little bit, maybe to the same level of these of the shoulders, and 52, 53. This is another good area here that Bitcoin needs to climb back up to. I think we might probably come back down and try to touch this area here, but at some point we're gonna be going up. Okay, if we hold this line here, there's a good chance that Bitcoin might start climbing back up. Now, if it breaks, we still have another sort of a second chance with the biggest support. There's a huge, big support for Bitcoin, and it's going to be this area, all right? So I'm hoping that it sort of makes a double bottom, so here, and then try to climb its way back up. So don't be surprised if Bitcoin keeps churning, kind of flapping here, coming back down and touching this, kind of hovering here for a couple of days, just like it did here and like it did over here, and then come back down finally for a last drop, and then try to make its way up. This is what I'm expecting, and let's see if it comes down that way. So two choices: either come all the way here, break this market structure, and keep coming back down, which is no good, right? Or sort of come here, touches here, and then keeps going up. It could even come here again, all the way here, but it needs to come up here at that point, because if it comes down, that is trouble, guys. That is trouble. Something else I want you to see, and it's the this area here on the market cap dominance, the Bitcoin dominance, meaning the dominance that Bitcoin exert over the other coins, all coins. I am on my previous videos, I did explain to you that anything below this area, BTC, basically 39% BTC dominance, meaning that BTC is losing power, or is dividing the strength of the market, the whole market value with all coins, right? So basically, when Bitcoin comes on this area, the altcoins start getting strength and start moving up. Okay, so as long as we're here, the altcoins are not going to bleed as much. Of course, when BTC starts coming down, right? Let's go back to this chart, and this is the daily. Let's go to the weekly. if BTC, when BTC comes down and start losing strength, we're gonna see the altcoins come down as well. But as long as the altcoin, as long as BTC is around this area, the altcoins are going to sort of, again, thread above water, kind of stay above water for a little bit. But if Bitcoins were to come back up here over the 43, 46, around this area, the altcoins might come down heavily. Okay, start bleeding even more. So, having said that, like I will show you some altcoins that are kind of struggling there, and I'm not saying to invest in those altcoins now because we don't know the movement, BTC move. We're still on the side of which way it's gonna go. But at some point, once the BTC settles and start climbing back up, we will need to pay attention to those altcoins because they promise they promise a lot of money for us if it comes to that. Okay, so let me show you. I wanted to show you something here, but it's not in the screen. Let me see if I can bring it up. Stochastic RSI. Let's go here on the weekly, right? Well, there's actually two of them, so let me erase one. So as you can see, this is also kind of risk BTC movement, and as you can see, we're all here at the bottom here. We are on the weekly, right? And as you can see, what we need to see now, right? And I want to leave those two charts open. Usually I like to just leave this one so you could see it, but I want to show you both so you have a little reference what I'm talking about. Every time BTC comes down here, so again, we're thinking about a move similar to this, right? For BTC to do either here or maybe come all the way down here. But as you can see here at the bottom, right, BTC is already hovering on the lowest point of the stochastic RSI, meaning it might go lower, but usually we sort of look left and see what Bitcoin has done before, and it usually mimics the movement that it's done in the past. So if you go by this movement here, we see the RSI sort of around 3.28, right, around these levels, and it's already there. The only difference is, and again, this is the weekly, it's not the daily, it's the weekly, so it's kind of more of a macro view, right? Not so close, but a little macro view, a little more to the spaced out, right? It's not so close, it's not so like daily, but it's weekly. So as you can see here, in this move, when it started going up, it moved. So you have two lines here, the blue line and the red line. When the blue line is on top, that means that is positive, that Bitcoin is going up, it's going higher. So this whole move here, you could see represented here. There was like the kind of changing lanes or intertwining between the red and the blue. But at some point, it went up, right? Started climbing up. And a frame of reference is usually the 20% here. Once it breaks that 20% with the blue line on top and the red at the bottom, that means that there's a good chance we're going to keep going up for a few. It's going to be a positive movement. So what's happening here, guys, and at this point, just let me zoom in to the stochastic RSI. We have a move. This is what we're waiting for, that the blue goes over the red and you start climbing right up. But here, we kind of see it, I don't know if you could see it, that it looks like the red is going to go on top of the blue line. This is no good. The red goes on top, that means we're going to have more down movement, all right? It means that we're going to have more movement to the downside. So this is not good. Hopefully, in a couple of days, BTC is going to probably climb back up a little bit, and this is going to flip now where the blue starts moving forward on top and the red is going to be at the bottom. So that's what we expecting to do in a couple of days, guys. Okay, so as promised, I'm going to talk to you about a few altcoins that I'd like to show you that look really promising, right? They look really promising, and for that we're gonna go to CoinGecko. CoinGecko, it's usually where I go to see my small coins. And if you don't know what CoinGecko is, guys, again, leave me a comment if you want to know how to use CoinGecko. If you want to know how to navigate this website, leave me a comment. Subscribe, hit the bell so you can get my videos, okay? And I'll be more than glad to explain to you how this works. So we're on CoinGecko, and I would like to, as you can see, this is Bitcoin, right? First one, 43 and change, 8% loss. Ethereum, 3,000 and change, 8% loss. Solana, one of my favorites, are now 47, 14% loss. That's one of my favorite coins. Also, let's find Luna Terra at 9%. So they all the coins that we like, they're bleeding. But look at Cosmos, 30%. So this one is a winner, all right? This is a good coin if you like to search it. And on the same breath, guys, if you want me to talk to about any coin, please leave your comment like I stated before, and I'll be more than glad to talk to you about any coins that you might like on the show. This is another coin that is good. Phantom at $2.80 is up 32%, guys. 32%. Even with this whole Bitcoin crashing down, it's up 32%. And this is a good investment. It's a good coin that you keep an eye on it. Harmony, 30 cents, guys. 34%. 34%. And this is awesome. Osmosis, Osmo, 39%. So all these coins you could find it in CoinGecko, and you could see. And the idea is, look at DeFi Kingdom. This is a metaverse, sort of a gaming coin. But the whole idea, it's that when the Bitcoin is bleeding, most of the coins usually crash down. But any coin that is sort of stand against Bitcoin going down, and actually that altcoin is going up, it's a good sign. It's a healthy coin, okay? So I just want you to take a look at that, and be mindful of those little coins that are going up when Bitcoin is going down, okay? But again, if you have any questions, any coin that you might like, look at Dogecoin here. It's down 7.4%. Shiba, a lot of people like Shiba. It's down to 8.9%. Matic is down 12%, and so on and so forth. So any coins that you want me to talk in the video and sort of do technical analysis on it, I'll be more than glad to talk about that and sort of see where it's going. If it's healthy to get in at that point, if it's better, just to wait until it comes down a little lower. But yes, guys, that's basically about it, and hopefully you have a wonderful day, and see you when I see you.